Welcome students. Today we are going to next topic oligopoly. The term oligopoly is derived from Greek word oligo which means few and poly which means seller. That means few seller in a market. It is that market where there are a few firms, that means seller, in market producing either a homogeneous product or a different product. For example, mobile service providers, cement companies, etc. So we see features of oligopoly. First feature is a few firms or sellers. Under oligopoly market, there are few firms or sellers. These few firms dominate the market and enjoy a considerable control over the price of a product. That means there are few sellers in this market. Second feature is interdependence. The seller has to be cautious with respect to any action taken by the competing firms. Since there are few sellers in the market, if any firms make the change in the price, all other firms in the industry also try to follow the same to remain in the competition. Then third type is advertising. Advertising is a powerful instrument in the hands of oligopolists. Firms under oligopoly can start an aggressive and attractive advertising campaign with the essentials of the computing a large part of market. Next point, entry barriers. The firms can easily exist from the industry whenever it wants, but has to face certain entry barriers such as government license, patents, etc. The next one, lack of uniformity. There is a lack of uniformity along the firm in terms of their size. Some firms may be small while others may be of bigger size. And last one, uncertainty. There is a considerable element of uncertainty in these types of market due to different behavior patterns. Rivals may join hand and cooperate, or many try to fit each other. So students, we see next point, monopolistic competition. Meaning and definition of monopolistic competition. Monopolistic competition is very realistic in nature. In this market, there are some features of perfect competition and some features of monopoly acting together. Professor A. Chamberlain coined this concept in his book Theory of Monopolistic Competition, which was published in 1933. According to Chamberlain, monopolistic competition refers to competition among a large number of sellers producing close but not perfect substitutes. There are some features of monopolistic competition. First feature is a fairly large number of sellers. In monopolistic competition, the number of sellers large, but comparatively it is less than that of perfect competition. Due to this reason, seller behavior is like monopoly. Then second is a fairly large number of buyers. In this market, there are fairly large number of buyers. Consequently, no single buyer can influence the price of the product by changing his individual demand. Then third one, product differentiation. Product differentiation is the main feature of monopolistic competition. In this market, there are many firms producing a particular product, but the product of each firm is in some ways differentiated from the product of every other firms in the market. This is known as product differentiation. Product differentiation may take the form of brand name, trademark, peculiarity of package or container shape, quality, cover, design, color, etc. This means that the product of a firm may find close substitutes and its close elasticity of demand is very high. For example, mobile handsets, cold drinks, etc. Next feature is free entry and exist. Under monopolistic competition, there is a freedom of entry and exist. That is, a new firm are free to enter the market if there is a profit. Similarly, they can leave the market if they find it difficult to survive. The next one, selling cost. Selling costs are peculiar to monopolistic competition only. It refers to the cost incurred by the firm to create more demand for its product and thus increase the volume of sales. It includes expenditure on advertisement, radio and television, broadcast, hoardings, exhibitions, window display, free gifts, free sample, etc. The next one, clothes substitutes. In monopolistic competitions, goods have clothes substitute to each other. For example, different brands of soaps, toothpaste, etc. The last one, concept of a group. Under monopolistic competition, Chamberlain introduced the concept of a group. In place of industry, industry means the number of firms producing identical product. A group means number of firms producing differentiated product which are closely related. For example, group of firms producing medicines, automobiles, cements, etc. Okay students, I hope you understand this video. Thank you students.